Him to bounce back after that fumble, we got to get rid of the ball there. We're going to make mistakes, all of us. But I thought he bounced back and made the plays we needed to make to win the game.
What kind of adjustments did you make at halftime, outscoring BC 30-7 in the second half?
Yeah, really not much as far as adjustments. Just kind of reloading and kind of saying guys were right here. We had to fight our way back in the second quarter, build some momentum. We said, look, we're going to get the ball in the third quarter. We're going to go score. We're going to change the game. So I thought offensively we could have done more, but it was a good game, especially week one, right? You're always going to offensively have some tough times.
You think leadership's important on this team, right? Guys like Franklin who came in and showed you what they could do.
Oh, no doubt. I told the guys, I just got done talking to them. The leadership in that room is infectious. I just feel like there's really not a bad guy in our locker room, and everybody's selfless, and that's what it takes to win. Like we always say, we expect to win, especially at home, but we expect to win because we put in a lot of work throughout the week. So a lot of hard workers, guys that get it. No egos, and I enjoy coaching.
Ryan, were you able to get pressure with your forward? Did you do something with the front seven?
Yeah, I think that's what we wanted to have some fresh legs, so that's why we went an extra defensive lineman this week and for a DI. I thought they did a great job. Got after the quarterback. It was a difference maker. It was our front seven, right? And Wint made some plays. JJ went down. Silpic came in. And he played well. That's why we brought Silpic on. When I had him in Calgary, I'm like, this kid can play some football. So it was great to see all those guys play well.
What sort of challenges does Vernon give you as a defense?
Just extended plays. Like you see some of the bigger plays, they were off schedule. He gets outside the pocket, the 1 second and forever. Unfortunately, we kept them on the back end. We always say we keep them on their back end when they're inside the 10. It's going to lead to at least 3. We had 2 drives we should have kept them in their back end, but he's a professional. That's why he's highly paid, and the reason why they think that they're the #1 team in the league. Vernon can extend plays, and he's a good quarterback.
How big was that punt that John put them down at 10?
And it was huge. Made them go. Have to go 100 yards to beat us. Big play there, and I think our defense made the plays they needed to in the second half. That was a very impressive defensive performance in the second half.
Ryan, when you look at Jake, and Jared, and Flo, how dominant can those 3 be?
You see it. Jake plays inside on first down. We put him down, on the edge on second down. And I said a few weeks ago, I feel like our D-line's better than last year. And, Jake's a great addition, blue-collar type of worker, flows the same way. It's going to make that other guys in the D-line room elevate their game too. So very proud of our veteran leadership.
Back to Cam as well. After that fumble, how instrumental is Coach Mike Miller being able to kind of calm him down and talk to that quarterback group and allowing him to progress with his game throughout the rest of the night?
Yeah, that's where Mike's at his best, right? He's got a good relationship with those quarterbacks and understands the big picture of things. And we got to make sure he's in the right frame of mind, and Mike does that too. And I just try to tell him you can't revisit that mistake, right? It happens. So let's move on to the next play and find a way to win this game. And we put ourselves in a bad spot in the second quarter, but you sure seeing the character of that locker room. We never wavered off the fact we're going to find a way to win this game.
A couple calls maybe a little bit iffy on the officiating side. I don't want to get you into trouble, but in the fourth quarter there, 8 minutes ago, it looked like it was a fumble. Did they give you any explanation as to why that wasn't?
Yeah, they said that he lost his forward progress, right? So that's sometimes they're not always going to be their best, but I wish we had a few calls go our way, but I thought they did a good job for the most part.
Did you get an explanation on the challenge? It looked like his foot was out. Was his left foot in?
Yeah, so they pretty much said Toronto, said it was a catch. So, I can't really argue with the referees when it's out of their hands there. But, he was clearly bobbling in, I thought, going out of bounds. I thought it was a challenge that I could win, even though I never win. But that's why I kept it in my pocket, because there's a few other times I could have challenged, but I just didn't feel like it was the right time. But I felt if we challenged that one, we keep them, back on their end, and it's going to lead to points. So it was worth throwing.
How important was the play of Kadeem Carey tonight for you guys?
Well, that's why we brought him in. A lot of people bet against Kadeem, and I've known him for a long time. You've seen it tonight. So our running game is going to be exactly what it was last year. He's a good player.
And then how important was it to beat a team like BC week 1, just get a big challenge, like how you said they're a league favorite, but then for them to come into your house for you guys to take care of business? How important is that, especially going now into the rest of the season?
No doubt, it was important for us to go against a great team. A lot of people are picking to be in the Grey Cup, and we beat them at home, big deal. We got to go to Vancouver and win the damn game, right? So we should beat them at home. But it was good for us, just our locker room. 2024 Argonauts, and then let's see where we're at. So it's going to be a process. We're going to take it each day at a time, but I feel like we got a chance to win a lot of football games this year, but it starts with the next one.
2 more questions.
Overall,
Go ahead.
overall thoughts on the secondary tonight?
Yeah, they play well. We gave up some stuff I wish we'll clean up. The nice part is week 1, we will clean it up, right? We got a lot to learn from. We didn't play a clean game all 3 phases, but, that's expected the first game of the season. So it's great for us to learn from and understand that we got to be better to continue to win football games.
Going into the offseason, the special teams lost some players. You had minus and now plus. Speak to the pluses that you had in special teams.
Yeah, I think we loaded up a little bit on the linebacker core. Let those guys bring in Sopik. We got Brian. We got him later in the year from Montreal when they let him go. So feel really good about that room. I always watch it during practice. I watch special teams stuff. You can just see the guys that understand their special teams player and how important it is, and they take their role very seriously. And it's just good. I think all those guys, man, I'm just so happy for them, proud of them.
Last question up here on the left.
Coach, the game could have got away from you earlier, down 14 points. I know it's only week 1, but what did you learn from your team?
Resilient, right? And we always say it's going to be, I always say 57 plus 3, but a full 60 minutes. And I always tell them, look, we can't worry about the outcome right now, right? Certain times you get down by 14, they're worried about the outcome. This is worried about the process, right? What are we going to do to get down to, let's kick a field goal or score a touchdown? Whatever we got to do, right? We'll find ways to win the game. It's never going to be easy. It's professional sports. They get paid too, right? So, sometimes you stub your toe and you got to, put your big boy pants on and find a way to win, or slug it out if you're going to lose, right? Give your best. So, happy with that unit.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks guys.
Thanks.
Thank you, Coach.